Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? And welcome to the crazy house. The grandchildren are here. You switch this around so you can hear me better. They are playing with something that I was sent in the mail. There is this company called Retevis RTEVIS, and they are it's for off-grid communication, okay? And I was sent 2 sets of these, one to keep and one to do a giveaway. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, you get 2 of these. These are for off-grid communication. They're really nice. You get 16 channels, so you can communicate. Okay, they are you charge them up, okay, with USB, so they're good. You know, you can plug these into your power banks and stuff like that, okay. And they're very, very easy to use. Now, like I said, I am going to be doing the giveaway with these. So, the first person to email me with the subject line of Retevis, which is RETEVIS, will be receiving these, all right? And I really like these. I'll tell you why. I don't know if you can hear that. I'll tell you why. First of all, you know, when I'm outside, okay, whether I'm tending to my trees, the garden, the small little garden that I do have outside, which is out front of my house, for whatever reason, I'm going to be, instead of taking my cell phone with me, right, I'll take one of these out with me, and I'll leave the other one in the house. If something were to go wrong, especially during the heat, because if you live down south, you know what that heat is like, especially during June, July, August, and even September. And I can attest to you, I've had heat stroke before. From working outside, working in my garden, working with my citrus trees, and wanting to get done so much at one time very quickly that I don't stop to sit, rest, take a drink of water or anything. I just want to get it done, get it done, get it done. And I've actually passed out in the heat. So by having one of these on me, because it has a little belt clip and everything, right, where you can put it right here on your shirt or whatever, and leaving one in the house, you can just press the button and say, hey, I don't feel good. Can you come out here? Okay, one of those. Or can you bring me some water? Whatever the case may be. These have a radius of 2 miles. So even if you just have to run to the store, which is like right down the street or whatever, you can bring this with you instead of bringing your cell phone. Because I know a lot of us, we don't like to have the cell phones, right? Tracking, whatever the case may be. So if you're just doing your local shopping and you're within the 2 mile radius of your house, this might be the way to go. You know what I mean? So, like I said, contact me with this in the subject line of the description box, the RETEVIS, okay? And I'll send it to you, okay? Now, there is going to be a link in the description box below if you would like to purchase one. Now, let me just get this out there right now, okay? Yes, I was sent this by the company. I was sent 2 of them. No, I do not make money off of this, okay? Because I told the company straight out, I do not want anything. I do not want to make money off of this because I'm not like that. The only thing that I want is for my community members to get a discount, okay? Because I could care less about making money off of products. I don't care. I don't care. I only care about my community getting a discount. And they agreed. So, The link is in the description box below. I believe it's 10% off. So, you know, these are not expensive at all. At all. I think it was $30, I believe. Maybe $35. I can't remember. But it's really great product, and the kids love them, you know. So even if you're looking for like a gift for someone for their birthday or whatever, or even for the holidays, I would do this. I'm serious, because for the holidays, I'm going to be getting these for Sean's mom, for my mom and dad, and stuff like that, because I think that this will go over better as a gift than a new sweater. You know what I mean? Or something else that they really just can't use. But this, yeah, I believe they can use. So anyway, I'm going to get on to what I really want to talk about. Okay. And that is what's going on with Americans. Okay. And we're suffering the biggest pay cut, okay, especially in certain states like Texas. And it's all because of inflation, okay? Now, there was a study done by 3 economists at the Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas. And they found that the real wages have fallen for most workers over the past 12 months. Even though the nominal wages are rising rapidly, okay? But prices are rising even faster. It's almost like our wages cannot keep up with the inflation, okay? And I know that we're all dealing with this, you know, not just the people of Texas, okay? You know, it has been found that the majority of the employed workers' real inflation-adjusted wages have failed to keep up with inflation over the past year. But it's not just the past year. I feel that it's the past 2 years, okay? For these people, these workers, these employees, the median decline in real wages is a little more than 8.5%, all right? Now, taking this together, these outcomes appear to be the most severe faced by employed workers over the past 25 years. So how severe are these losses for these workers experiencing negative real wage growth? For 53.4% of these workers in the second quarter of 2022, the median decline, that is, half of the declines were actually larger and half were actually smaller, okay, in real wage growth was about 8.6%. Now, how does the severity of the real wage decline in the second quarter of 2022 compare with the declines over the last 25 years? All right, well, the average median decline over the last 25 years is about 6.5%, with real wage declines typically falling in the range of 5.7 to 6.8%, okay? So right now, I'm going to put in a chart for you, okay? And this chart shows you how it works. It goes up and then it goes whoom, and it comes down like a son of a gun and flattens out. And this is a chart for more than half of the workers, the wage growth that cannot keep up with inflation. All right, so here you go. This explains so you can see how it goes up and then goes down. Hang on, there you go. Okay, so I hope you understood what that chart said, okay? Now, the chart was, it was a period measured in a second quarter of 2021 to the second quarter of 2022, which the CPI refers to the Consumer Price Index inflation, okay? And a recent poll from Monmouth County, Monmouth County. Monmouth County. That's where my grandparents used to have a farm in New Jersey. Oh, my grandparents must be thinking of me. I miss you guys. A poll from Monmouth University. Wow. Found that 82% of the public say that inflation was extremely or very important. And a poll from Axios, which is Axios, and Ipsos, IPSOS, showed that 43% of Americans fear that inflation will continue to soar under Democratic rule if the party remains in power on Capitol Hill. Now, only 24% say the same of Republicans. God, that's so hard to touch on because I would say so many things that are going to trigger a lot of people. You know what I mean. But you know as well as I do, every time we've had a Democratic president in office and the Democrats rule over the House and the Senate, what happens? Higher gas prices, higher taxes, higher everything. The only time we didn't have a deficit with a Democratic president was with Clinton. That's when we didn't have a deficit. Okay. And the deficit started to grow when Obama got into office, and it got worse, obviously. And yes, I voted for Trump, but still it got worse when he was in. Why? Because of the stimulus checks. And now it's toppling way over $33 trillion with data in office. So, you can't really say, well, it's just Democrats, or, well, it's just the Republicans. It's a mixture of both. But I feel, in my opinion, and we can agree to disagree on that, and that's okay, right? That it's more of a Democratic problem than it is a Republican problem. But we are all human, regardless of who we vote for, regardless of what party we stand for. And it shouldn't even be, well, I'm a Democrat and I'm a Republican and I don't like you because you said this and you stand for that and blah, 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 blah. No, we're human. That's it. We can agree to disagree. Right on? And, we're all in this together, regardless of who we support, who we don't support. But the U.S. Department of Labor will issue a report on job growth and wage gains for that month, for last month. And it was expected to show that Americans' average hourly gross or hourly earnings will rise about 5.2% compared to a year ago, and 0.3% compared to the month prior to that. But, the department will also release the Consumer Price Index for September as well, showing prices have increased 0.1% in August compared to the month before that, and they were 8.3% compared with the year before that. So it doesn't really matter, like I said, who you support, where your political stance is. This is going to affect you regardless. It does not matter. It does not matter. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here. I love you. I'll see you in the next one, all right? You stay safe. You stay positive. You keep prepping. And as always, fearless. Ciao.